started as well. So yeah, about a thumb thickness. So I'm going to use 2 books, and we're just going to lie that down on the floor. So what we're going to do today, I know you guys are really liking the different exercises for the full kind of 20 odd minutes. So we're going to do that again, but what we're going to do is 10 leg exercises, 5 upper, 5 core. But with the leg exercises, obviously we're going to do each leg, so it's not really like 10 different leg exercises. It'll be, I think it's only like maybe 6 different ones, and then some of them we're doing them twice. Okay, so we're going to do legs first to start with, then we're going to move on to upper body, then we're going to kind of finish on some core, okay? So if you've got a band, a kettlebell, that would be absolutely awesome, and we shall get started. So we'll do, yeah, I think we'll stick to our 50-second work and our 10 seconds rest. But if I'm showing you the exercise, just with it being kettlebell and band, obviously the teaching takes a wee bit longer than just kind of body weight. So like if I need to, I'll just pause the clock and just give myself a wee bit more time just to kind of talk you through the exercises. Although you're all pros at home workouts by now, there might be just some still that you're just a wee bit unsure of, so I just want to make sure everybody's clear, and then for anybody that's new with the YouTube or whatever, then they know what they're doing. So I'm just going to take my rings off. So the first exercise we're going to do is just normal squat, okay? So we're not going to do anything weird or wonderful with this squat. Just maybe putting our heels on the book. So if you've got your book in front of you, put your heels on the book, and like I said, you don't need the books today, but it's just, you're just going to feel it's a little bit different for the exercise. So either have your bands around your feet with the band and hold it up to your chest, and then you can always make it harder by holding the band closer to the bottom. That'll really give the band a wee bit more tension. If you've got the kettlebell, you can hold it in between your legs, or you can pop it up onto the chest. Alrighty, so we're going to do 50 seconds of squats on these books, and if you put the books on the mat, they shouldn't slip. If they're on a wooden floor, they probably will slip, so take your time. And if it's just a mess, just get rid of them and just do normal squats. Okay, so feet are just kind of underneath your hips. It's a wee bit more narrower, and what you'll notice with the cycle squats is that we can get our bum a wee bit lower. Well, we should. You might be quite tight, but you should find your depth is a little bit easier and your chest is a lot more upright. So it's really good to elevate the heels. Right, 50 seconds. We'll get started. We'll get this workout kicked off for a Saturday morning, okay? So let's go. So we go down, hold in, and then I want you to push up fast. So down nice and slow, control that downwards phase, pause at the bottom, push up fast. There we go. And then push fast. Okay, don't worry if you're a wee bit slower than me, just try and get that movement down slowly. Push. And you'll really feel the front of the quads, front of the legs working on that push up. Push. Alright, and again you might just notice that torso, that upper body's a wee bit more upright. All the way down, hold. Good, perfect. Okay, next up, come off your book. I'm getting you ready for your holidays. So we're going to do a thing called a suitcase deadlift. Okay, so we're going to have the feet pointing forward, knees just underneath the hip. We're going to stick the bum back, chest up like a deadlift, but just single side. Okay, so we're going to try and keep the shoulders straight. Then we're going to try and stand up and back down. Okay, so it's a single arm suitcase deadlift. We're getting ready for the holidays. Okay, each side 50 seconds. Alright, let's go. So stand up, back down. Sorry if you've got a band, it's the exact same idea. Just hold that there, up and then down. Okay, when you're standing up, make sure we really push the hips through, squeeze the glutes, back down. Keep these shoulders pinned back and touching each other. Try and keep these shoulders really pulled back. Knees forward. A little pause at the bottom, just try and keep it off the floor, and then push back up. It's deceivingly hard, and you'll feel it on the core, you'll feel it on this back shoulder. Keep trying to hold it back, don't rotate forward, and rest there. Other side. Sorry, I forgot to show you the band option. Right, down we go, pause, and push. Pause. You feel it all down this leg, the weight's trying to pull you to the side. Try and keep yourself centre, in the centre, sorry I can't speak. All the way down, pause and hold, and push. All the way down, pause, bums a wee bit higher, up we go. All the way down, push fast, 10 seconds to go. Pull up. Good, well done. Okay, straight into the next one. Put your front foot on your book, back leg back. Hold the weight in the opposite hand. We're going to go down and back up. Down and up. Straight into it, all the way down. Get that knee touching the floor if you can. And those books just really make that movement a wee bit deeper. Stick this back bum with the front leg, stick that bum back at the bottom. So you're really getting that glute working. Okay, quality over quantity. Again, for the guys with the band, sorry I'm not with it today. Just have it in that front foot. Pull up. Woo. Good. 10 seconds, so just switch into that other foot. Front foot on the book, nice and wide with that stance. A wee bit wider. Down we go. And push up. Alright, just really pushing away from that book, sticking that bum back, really getting a big stretch in that glute at the bottom. Stick that bum back and push. Okay, and after this we're going straight into a wall sit. If you don't have a wall, we'll just do a squat hold. Keep these shoulders back. Although we're doing the legs, this upper back is still working. Knee down to the floor, big push. And rest there. Good. If you can, find a wall. We're going to do a wall sit. If not, just hold the squat. You can obviously add your weight. Alright, there we go. Woo. You can try and hold that weight next to the chest, making that wall sit hard. You know you don't need to do these again. Okay, we've got 2 more leg exercises to do. Alright, we have got 20 seconds on this hold. Stay there. Do not stand up. My legs are shaking after their big long run yesterday. 10 seconds to go. Come on, I'm in pain too. Stay down. 3, 2, 1. Good work. Oh my god, that hurts. Okay, next up, similar to our split squat, but we're going to do a courtesy lunge. Okay, so a courtesy lunge is kind of like your back foot comes back and it's like you're bowing to the queen. Okay, so it's like foot back or you're bowing to a celebrity, whatever, doesn't matter. Okay, so you're bowing down. If you want to make it harder, you can have your book on the front foot. Again, it just gives us a bit more deepness. Okay, so down, back up. Band guys, again, just wrapping it around that front foot, Make sure that leg's coming to the side, it's not behind, or it's just the same exercise. Okay, so you'll feel it a wee bit more in your bum. Kettlebell, guys, it's on the chest. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So just the one side, back up, rotate, back up. Keep those hips pointing forward as much as you can. So it's that leg going behind, but you try to keep your body forward. Knee down to the floor. Burn it out. Remember, you've only got one more leg exercise after these. And then we're doing some upper body. Alright, so let's really push it now. You know you've not got much to do on these little legs. Feeling that bum burn? All the way back, push up. Knee to the floor. Oh, good. Well done. Other side. Oh, I think I'm going to hit this bike. Alright, let's go. Reverse it back, back to centre. Okay, good. Keep these shoulders forward for me. Really putting all your weight into this left leg or this leg at the front. The back leg's not doing anything. All the way down and push it up. Alright, and like I always say with the weights, we're going for quality. Really good reps rather than fast reps. Slowing it down, making those muscles work. Oh, good. Okay, down to the floor for me. If you've got a band, just do body weight for this one. So we're going to do our single leg bridge, but we're going to do it with the foot elevated. So kind of similar to when we do our reverse split bridge, okay? So you want your foot, right foot on the books, other foot into the chest, and we're just going to push up and back down. Pop your kettlebell on your hips if you want to make this harder, and then we're going to do 50 seconds each side. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Up and hold. Hold it there, control it down, straight back up. Okay, so less time on the floor possible. Straight up, pushing through that heel. Feeling that butt burning. This is not an easy exercise. If you need to do body weight, you can. Okay, so try not to touch the floor, straight back up. We've got 10 seconds to go. My 2 books aren't working, that's what I get for not being organised. Oh, straight up, straight up, straight up, come on. And rest there. Good, well done. Okay, my clock paused there, I'll be honest, I don't know why I did that. Right, 50 seconds other side, other foot up. Let's go, push on that heel and push back up. Alright, this leg's been rested, so it should feel okay just now, and then it's going to get heavier and harder. Okay, so keep tapping that floor straight back up. Last leg exercise. You guys have got this. Oh. I'm feeling sweaty. We've got 15 seconds to go. Keep going for me. Feeling the back of the leg. Bum. Pardon. 4 seconds. Oh, good. Well done. Okay, we're going to stay here and we're going to do a pullover. So for band, guys, I'll just show you, but what we're going to do, kettlebell up in the air and with straight arms, I want you to keep your lats pulled down, which is like the back of the armpit. Try and keep them pulled down onto the floor. And we're going to bring this weight behind the head as far as you can, and then pull it back up to centre. Okay, so you should feel this in the back of your arms and all the way down your back. Okay, so we do that. For people with the bands, wrap it around your feet if possible. And we're going to do the same idea, okay? So you're reaching behind your head and then coming back up nice and slowly. Reach behind the head and then back up, okay? Let's go, let's do it. So reach up, slowly behind the head, hold, and then pull it back up. All the way behind, go as far as you can, just an inch off the floor, straight back up. This is a great one for your back. And like I've said before, it's quite hard to target it with just body weight. Pull it up to the centre, all the way behind. Really pushing it each time to try and get a wee bit further away from the body. A wee bit lower if you can. Oh. As far as you can. Reach, 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 reach. And back to centre. Good, well done. Okay, we're going to move on to push-ups. So we don't need a weight for this one. But what we're going to do is use our books. So we're going to do a push-up with one hand on your book. Okay, so we're going to push up and then we're going to do one side on the book, and then the next round we'll do the opposite side on the book. Okay, and it just means one of the arm is having to do a wee bit more of the work, so it should be quite tough. Okay, so get your books in front of you. I'll try and untangle myself from this band. You can do this on the knees or on the toes, but since we're only doing a couple, I want you to try and do them on your toes, at least for the first 3 or 4 or 5. Okay, just take your time with it. We're not looking for fast reps. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's go. All the way down, push up. Like I've said, we're looking for good quality reps. We're not looking for fast reps. Alright, I'm dropping down to my knees now. Save some energy for the next one. All the way down, push up. Take your time with it. As many reps as you can. Alright, maybe you only need to do these one more time. 2 seconds. Good. Okay, move your books over. We'll do that opposite side, okay? So try and get some on the toes. Let's push it. 3, 2, 1. Let's go all the way down, back up. Oh, that's a burny one. All right, 30 seconds to go. Feeling those arms burning. As many as you can, even if you need a wee rest in the middle. 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Good, well done. Okay, come up into standing. We're going to do a rows. Feet in the band or feet just under the hips. We're going to bend over so the bum's sticking back, it's not rounded. Stick the bum back, chest up tall. We're going to pull in one arm at a time. If you've got a kettlebell and you've got 2, you can hold them and do one at a time. If you've just got the one, we're going to row it in, swap, row it in. 3, 2, 1, let's go. row it in, switch over, row it in. Alright, trying to keep that back nice and flat. And don't look at me, look down at the floor. Alright, you don't want to have your neck up like this and you can't breathe. And it also hurts your neck. So just look down at those toes. Row it in. Row it in. Okay, you've got one more upper exercise to do, that's our 5. Okay, and then we're going into some core, and then you're done. Lovely jubbly. 3 seconds. Good, well done. Oh, feel that in your legs and your bum as well. Okay, next one, just for people with bands, just because this one's quite tricky. I'm going to do it on my knees. We're going to do a tricep extension, so band round the knees, hands up to the sky, keep your elbows in nice and tight. We're just going to bend the elbow to the back of the room and push back up again. Elbow to the back of the room and push back up. We're just using these little muscles here to push up, okay? So hopefully my armpits are nice and shaved. Elbows in nice and tight, okay? And we're trying to keep it there. We're not moving it forward and back, okay? Try and keep it in line with your head as much as possible. Okay, kettlebell guys, we're just popping up over the head, behind and back up. If you can't do these, get a chair, do some tricep dips. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. All the way back and push up. I'm sure some of you will be happy we're not doing tricep dips today and doing these instead. The only tricky thing with a kettlebell is it's so slidey. Need some chalk. Okay, keep going. We've got 5, 10 seconds or so left, 5 seconds. Back we go, push it up, and rest there. Oh, full arms are worked. Okay, last few exercises, little bit of core. We're going to start with a single arm plank. These are really tough. If you can't do them, just hold a plank on the elbows or a plank on the hands. But we're only going to do 20 seconds or 25 seconds each side. So we're holding that plank, and if you can, we're going to keep one arm up in the air. Try and keep your hips facing the floor, shoulders facing the floor for 25 seconds. If not, hold it in the middle. This will still work your arms a wee bit as well. Okay, let's do it. So I'm just watching the clock. We've got 25 seconds. And I want you to just try and hold a normal plank without one hand touching the floor. So you can even just hover it here if that helps you stay more central rather than twisting. 5 seconds on this one side. Stay there. You can do it. Push yourself down. Switch over. Okay, switch over. 25 seconds is all you need for this one. Stay there, come on. 10 seconds to go. Try and keep that one hand off the floor. 3, 2, 1, and rest there, good. Okay, we're going to stay with that plank. But this time, I want you to walk your hands out as far as you can, then bring them back in again. Okay, let's go. Walk your hands out as far as you can and bring them back in. If this is too hard, just hold another plank. As far as you can, with those hands, go a wee bit further, and then walk them back in. Feeling those arms absolutely burning. You've got 20 seconds left. Core will be sore as well. Bring it back in. All the way back out. Last 5 seconds, go as far as you can. Bring them back in. And rest, good work. Oh God. Try to read my writing. I don't even know what I've written there. Okay, so we're going to do Russian twists. So I'm not a huge fan of these with a heavy weight. You can just do them with body weight. Like obviously the goal is to keep your body nice and central. Okay, so if your kettlebell's too heavy and you're rotating, it's going to hurt your back a little bit. So even if we just go for body weight, I think that would be wiser. And I'll talk you through it while we're doing it. So feet up if you can, and I just want you to bring your hands and your body weight over to one side as much as you can. Back to the middle. Hands over to the one side, reach as far as you can. Oh, back to middle. If it's too hard, just put your feet down on the floor. Reach as far as you can. Back to middle. Oh, and that's more of a twist that you possibly need. Don't even need a weight. If you're doing this properly, reach as far as you can. Back to middle. Just do a side view, we've got 10 seconds to go, so I'm leaning back, reaching as far as I can. Back to the middle, keep leaning back, as far as I can. Back to middle. Ah, and rest there. Okay. Lie on the floor. We're going to do big circles with your toes. So we're going to start with the feet at the top. We're going to bring them all the way down to the floor. We're going to bring them out wide and then draw a big circle to bring them back up at the top. Oh, 50 seconds this is going to burn. So if you need to, hands behind your bum, if that helps your back a little bit. If it's too hard, just do one leg at a time, like so, because that is going to be brutal anyway. 3, 2, 1, let's go. All the way down to the floor, feet wide, draw a circle and come back up. I'm going to have to move that kettlebell. Draw a circle, all the way back up. These are really hard. Really feeling that core burning. Take your time. Alright, let's try and do them properly. I'd rather you do 5 properly than 20 fast. Alright, remember you've got that easy option of just a single leg. And the legs will feel super heavy because you've worked them. Alright, you've got one exercise to do after this. And they're resting. Okay, last exercise of the day. Feet out wide if we can, put feet down on the floor. We're going to cross our hands behind our head. Cross our hands behind our head like so, and we're just going to try and crunch up and back down again. You're not going to get very far because the arms are just so far behind you. I just want you to try and crunch up and go back down to the floor, okay? Last exercise. Oh, I don't even know if we'll be able to do this, our tummies should be sore. But last 50 seconds. Hands behind the head. Let's go. Try and get up as far as you can and control it back down. So it's okay if you're just doing a wee crunch in the middle. You can bring the feet in if you want. Ooh. Good, we've got 20 seconds to go. Keep the hands crossed behind the head. Oh. And rest there. Oh my God. I don't know if you guys feel that. That is right down the tummy. Right down there. And guess what, I've not even put the clock on my phone. But that's us done, guys. That's 8:30. How was it?